for tuning in to another yoga class. My name is Nicola and I'm guiding you through the flow today. Today is a little bit of a stronger flow, but I'm definitely gonna give options so everyone with every level of experience can join. Make sure you have a mat or a carpet, a pillow, and then you're ready to start. So today we're starting in a seated position, so make sure you find either a cross-legged position elevated on a pillow, or you're able to stay with your straight spine without a pillow. You can also come onto your heels if that feels better. Here's also the option to use a pillow to elevate your hips. Always takes a little bit of pressure off. Just see where you can find your stillness in the beginning of this practice, and then just rest your hands onto your lap and close your eyes. So today we're starting with a little breathing exercise. So just take a little inhale to prepare and exhale it out, and then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale for 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Just take a few normal breaths here to come back to your natural breath. And see what effects this breathing technique has on your body, and just enjoy the feeling. And then bring your hands between your heart and set an intention for today. This could be either for yourself or dedicated to somebody else or something else. And then once you've found your intention, you can bring your chin down towards your hands to seal your intention of today. And then slowly blink open your eyes. Beautiful. Take an inhale to lift up your arms. And then reach up with the palms of your hand towards the ceiling. Bring your chest to the front and open your heart here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your hands down. Fold them in the back. And push your shoulder blades together and down. Take another deep inhale. And exhale here. And then slowly let go of your arms. Remove props if you had any towards the side, and then come into a child's pose. Just open your knees as wide as the mat. Bring your buttock towards your heels and lower your arms towards the front, resting the top of your head onto the mat. And just take a few inhales and exhales here. Really deepen your breath. through your nose. And then slowly walk your hands all the way to the right side and bring your left hand on top of the right to get a nice side stretch here onto the left side. Take 2 rounds of breath here. And come back towards the middle. Take 1 breath here. And then take it to the other side and fold your right hand over your left and get a nice stretch onto your right side. Try to stay centered with your hips. There's no need to go too far towards each side. Just focus on the lengthening. And then come back towards the middle. Make it a little more of an active stretch and come into your fingertips and really feel the lengthening of your spine. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your heels and come back to an all-4 position with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And then from here we just take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, bring your shoulder blades together, look up. And exhale, bring your shoulder blades apart, look to your belly. Inhale, reach up. Really bring the shoulder blades back. And exhale, pressing them apart. Inhale, look up. It's really about the shoulder blades, so don't overstretch the neck and bring too much tension. And exhale, bring them apart. Try to have still a sense of lifting and not having too much weight on the wrist. And then come back to a natural position. And then just roll over onto your back. And we're gonna slowly lower ourselves onto the mat here. Vertebra by vertebra. Easy. And we're landing beautiful. So before we start flowing today, we're doing a little bit of core. So bring your knees on top of your hips and make a right angle with your legs. Make sure at all time your core is activated and pressing into the mat, so there should be no gap between your back and the mat. Alright, take your hands behind your neck, lift up the shoulder blades, and then just bounce. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale and inhale when you come down. Exhale when you come up, inhale when you come down. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And don't forget to really press your back in towards the mat. That's the most important part. And then hold on top and press with your hands against your knees. Pressing at the same time the back into the mat and hold for 10. And don't forget to breathe. And then bring your knees towards your chest and roll over your lower back. Give yourself a little massage here. Just hugging the knees in, coming back to your normal breath. And then lengthen your legs. Hands behind your head, and then lower your left leg, the right leg, keeping the left leg straight, pointing the toes, And then come with your right arm towards the left knee. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, come down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, come down. For 4. 7. 8. Really twist. 9. 10. And bring the other leg up and lower the left leg down. Here it's also really important to keep your lower back into the mat. So if you can't, then the option is to put your leg down and only keep the right leg up. And exhale, squeeze. 4, 5, squeeze. Really twist and keep your shoulder blades off the mat. And then bring the knees back into your chest. Maybe sigh it out. And then hug your knees in. Roll a little bit to left and right. And then slowly start to rock back and forth on your mat. Also giving the back a little massage here. And then once you're ready, you can come into a downward facing dog. First onto cross-legged, onto your heels, plant your hands, step back into plank, and then press up to downward facing dog. Or you try to jump into a low plank. Go through your chaturanga and meet me in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Just take a few deep breaths here. This might be your first downward facing dog, so feel free to walk the dog and lower your heels left and right. Really make sure you lengthen your spine here, you activate your middle finger and your thumb into the mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ear. And keep the legs as bent as you want. If you have tight hamstrings, really focus on the back first, and then you can focus on lowering your heels slowly. Stay here for another breath. And then come forward into a plank. Hold here. Press your heels back. Make sure your spine is straight, the butt is not too low, not too high. Really activate the fingers. Press the fingers into the mat. And we stay here for 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight forward, bring your knees down, and then slowly, slowly lower all the way onto the mat. Well done. Alright, from here, we're taking our arms back for a little cobra. So inhale here, exhale, activate your lower belly. And with the next inhale, come up, lifting the arms first towards the back. Really reach towards the back and look down. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly lower. Rest your right cheek onto the mat. And just wiggle your hips a little bit to relax. And we take it for another turn here, including our legs. So look towards the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, activate your lower belly. And then with another inhale, we lift up. Keep the heels together. Really reaching to the back. Take one more round of breath here. Maybe even go higher. And exhale, take the left side of the cheek onto the mat. Maybe use your hands to wiggle the hips a little bit from the left to the right. Beautiful. Take the arms to the outside, much wider than the mat. Only with your fingertips reaching up your elbows and then making a little wave here. So inhale with your head up, really taking your feet a little wider on the mat here, just resting the legs. And then exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Beautiful. Then press yourself back into a plank. Make sure you're having your hands activated and your heels are pressing towards the back. This is a really, really important pose. And then press back into downward facing dog. Let's work on our breath a little bit here. So come forwards into plank with an inhale. Exhale, hover over the floor with your knees and press back up. Inhale, come forward, hover over the floor with an exhale and press back up. One more time. Inhale towards the front. Exhale, hover with your knees and press all the way up. Nice. Stay here for a few breaths. Really relax the head. Maybe shake yes and no. And then with an inhale, we come back to a plank. Shifting our weight onto the right hand. Bring the right hand more into the middle. And come over to a little side plank. Then take your left leg into the front here, in the middle, facing away from your body. And then inhale, we reach our left arm up. And exhale, lower the hips down, pointing with your hand towards the foot. Inhale, arms up, reach the hips high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, arm up. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, up. Hold here. Reach your leg back to a high lunge. And then come back into the middle. Lower your knee and press back to child's pose. Take a minute here for yourself. Come back to your breath. Rest your arms for a second before we go to the other side. Take one more deep breath here. And then come back towards the plank pose. Taking your left arm towards the middle and shifting your weight to the other side into a left-sided plank. Reach your arms up and then take the right foot into the middle, facing away from your body, heels towards your body. Reaching the left arm high, reaching the hips high with an inhale and exhale, lower it down slowly and controlled. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, reach up, exhale, come down. Taking it one more time. Inhale, up. Keep your arm parallel to the other one and slowly step your foot back. Hold here for one breath and then come back into a plank. Either you go through your chaturanga here, either with your knees down, lower mini cobra, back onto your knees, downward facing dog, or you go straight into your downward facing dog. This is really your choice, depending on your strengths today. There's a few chaturangas here you can take, but feel free to skip them and give your body what it needs today. It's not the same every day. All right. Stay here for another breath. And then you either walk or jump towards the front of the mat. Take a wider step. Take your elbows and rest here. Either bending the knees, resting your belly on your upper thighs, and just really have a nice relaxation in your lower back, or you straighten your legs and go for a little hamstring stretch today. See whatever your body needs today. This is your practice. I'm just here to give options. Beautiful. And then lower your hands into your mat. Bring the feet a bit closer together with the big toes touching. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, reaching the arms overhead. And exhale, take a little back bend here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, come all the way down. Step back to plank. Take a chaturanga with your knees down, or a full chaturanga if you have enough strength. Upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg up with an inhale. Exhale, bring it towards your right elbow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale towards the right elbow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your knee all the way towards your forehead and step it through. Find your balance for high pressing lunge here. Make sure your core is activated in your high pressing lunge so you're not too much into your lower back. Your arms are active until the fingertips here. Shoulders down, back leg is straight. Take another inhale, reaching up, and exhale, come all the way down. Lift your left leg one more time and bring it back down. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach left leg up and bring your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach up and bring it to your left elbow. Reach up one more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee all the way to your forehead and step it through. Find your balance here. Inhale, come up, high pressing lunge. Make sure the heel here is also reaching towards the back of your mat. Your knee is stacked nicely on your heel in the front. And you feel a little stretch on the right thigh towards your hip. Inhale, reach up higher, one more time here. Exhale, come all the way down. Reach your left leg up one more time and then bring it back onto the mat. Beautiful. Bring your heels together, bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, jump or walk towards the top of the mat. Inhale for halfway lift, exhale all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment there to turn your focus inwards again. Close your eyes and see how your body feels at this stage of the practice. Take one more breath here. Blink your eyes open and inhale all the way, arms up. Take a little back bend here, keep your core activated. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank and float through your Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bring it towards the right elbow. Inhale, lift your leg up, cross over towards your left elbow, stretch out your left foot here, bring your right hand a bit more in the middle, lift up your left arm, lift your hips for fallen star. Hold here for one breath. Exhale, bring the left hand down, three-legged dog. And then with another exhale, plant your right foot towards the front. Find your balance here and lift up. We're gonna do a little pulsing here. So make sure you have a stable position here. First, inhale a little higher with your arms. And exhale, bring them towards the back, your shoulder blades together, lower your left knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Come back up and go for a twist. So reach your left hand towards the wall or the back of your mat. The right hand, sorry. And the left hand towards the front. Reach towards your thigh and bring in a little back bend. Look towards your hand and come lower into your front leg. Beautiful. Take a breath here. It's okay to wobble here, it's a little bit of a balance pose too. And exhale. Cartwheel your hands down toward the mat. Lift up your leg here. Maybe do a three-legged chaturanga. Or just come onto your knees. Baby cobra. And press back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach your left leg high, reach towards your left elbow. Left leg high, inhale, exhale, right elbow. Inhale, reach high, exhale, reach it towards the front. Find your balance, come up with an inhale. Also here we're gonna do a little bouncing or lowering lunges. So find your position first. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, lower your knee. Inhale and arms up. Exhale, press your shoulder blades together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Come all the way up. Take it to a twist. Left arm to the back, right arm to the front. Make sure you stay low in your left front leg. Really reach the heel on your left side. Take one more inhale here. Take your left arm towards your right leg. And then come to whoop. It's a bit of a balance here, especially if you look to the ceiling. So take it slowly and keep breathing. And cartwheel your hands down towards the floor. Reach your left leg high. Bring it onto the mat. Shift forward to a plank. Knees down or full chaturanga. That's all up to you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Maybe take an extra breath here. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Well done, everyone. Find your breath here. Don't forget to activate your finger, lengthen the back, shoulders away from the ear. Maybe take an exhale through your mouth and let it go. And then bring your feet together. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Jump or walk towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bring your hand in front of your heart. From here, we're gonna do a little chair pose. So just take your arms down next towards the side of your body and take a little squat. Reach towards your mat here. So your buttock is already quite low, your big toes are touching. And with the next inhale, you reach up and try to stay low here. Moving your buttock towards the back. Activate your core and make sure you're not overarching your back. You can either look front or down. Widen the arms here. Or bring them straight up, depends on your shoulder flexibility. Maybe your arms are weak today, just bring them to your hip, that's totally fine. And take another inhale here to reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Another halfway lift here with an inhale. And exhale, fold down. Plant your hands, step back towards the plank. Take your knees down or not. Shift your weight forward. Chaturanga, mini cobra. Back onto your knees into downward facing dog. Nice. Good job so far, everyone. I know it's a bit of a stronger flow today than last time, but maybe that's what we need in those times when we stay at home most of the time, to release a little bit of that unsettling energy that we get when we stay home for too long. So just use that and channel that energy to put it into your practice, and I'm sure you'll feel better after. Alright, from here we take an inhale, right leg up. Exhale towards the right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale towards left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale towards your forehead. Plant your right foot down. Bring the left heel to the floor and cartwheel your arms up. Also here, make sure you test again that your hips facing towards the front. Maybe you need to adjust the feet. And then take an inhale, and with an exhale, you come down towards your warrior two. And just settle into that proud pose here for a second. Roll your shoulders back and down. Reach your arms to the front and the back. And keep both legs very active. Also the core to not arch in this position. And take 2 more breaths here. And then reverse the warrior with an inhale. Put your left arm towards the back. Make sure you stay low in your front leg. And then come back to your warrior. Straighten the front foot. Bring the feet inwards. Heels out, and then take an inhale here, and then exhale, micro bend your knees and slowly come down. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Take your left hand towards the middle of the mat, kind of the height where your head is right now, and then take an inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, take the left arm up. If that's too much for you, just keep your left arm onto your left hip and just see how much you can rotate looking over your shoulder. Take another breath here. And then with an exhale, bring your hand down. Lower all the way down. Relax. Shake your head a little. We hold a lot of tension in our neck, especially watching a lot of TV or being in front of our laptop, phones. So let's make sure we relax our neck as much as we can in this practice and not bringing extra tension here. And with the next inhale, we lift up, exhale down. Take the left hand towards the middle of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up, and take the right arm over to the ceiling. Try to get your arms parallel without moving the hips too much. Try to stay centered. Look up if you can. It's totally fine to look down or to keep your hand onto your hip or even on your back, and just see how far you can rotate. Beautiful. Take your hand back down. Take another inhale here and exhale. And then come towards your left heel here. Try to see if you can stay on your heel. If not, stay on your tippy toes and just enjoy that stretch here. Maybe bring the hands to your heart. Maybe even sink your butt, and let's be a little playful. See if we can sink all the way down and come back up. Let's do this one more time. Sink down, come back up. One more time, sink down, come back up. Beautiful. Either you take your hands to guide you to the next time, or you like a little ninja, not using your hands. Sink the heel down. Maybe take the hands to your heart here. And see if you can lower all the way down on this side. And take it up. Lower down. Come back up. Don't forget to breathe. Lower down. And come back up. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's come back into the middle here. Exhale it out. Take another inhale. Straight back. Exhale out. Bring your hands onto your hips, a micro bend into the knee, and press back up with the next inhale. Take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale down. Back to our strong warrior 2. Take an inhale here to reverse the warrior, and exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Bring your foot back up. Exhale, bring it down. Shift the weight towards the front. Bring the knees down. Come all the way onto the mat. Mini cobra here. And exhale, come back onto your knees, pressing back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hope you guys are ready for another round to the left side. So let's lift the left leg up high. Exhale, reach towards your left elbow. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Reach to the right elbow. Bring out your foot here towards the middle. Reach high for your fallen star. If you feel extra strong, you can even try to lift that left leg. If not, just stay here, enjoy the balance, and bring your right arm back down. 3-legged dog, and then bring the foot all the way to the front. If the foot sometimes gets stuck here, doesn't reach all the way, you can just use your hand to place it where you need it in your stand. Bring your right heel down and cartwheel your arms up to warrior 2. If you want to check that you're in the right position with your hips facing parallel to the long side of your mat, straighten your leg. Make sure your feet are in the right position for your hip to align. Reach your arms up high for an inhale, and exhale, lower down. Make sure your shoulders are above your hips. Your shoulders are rolled back. Both arms are actively reaching out. And you look over towards the left arm on your middle finger. Enjoy that broad pose for 2 rounds of breath. And then reverse your warrior here, really reaching, stay low in the front. Either rest your right arm on the leg or bring it around your back. And then come back into warrior 2. Straighten your left leg out. Bring the toe inwards and the heels out. Bring your hands together behind your back. And then press them together. Press the shoulder blades together and down. Reach up with your heart with an inhale. And then exhale. Fold forward. Pressing the hands together for a little shoulder opener here. Keep a micro bend in the knee to not overstretch your hamstrings. And also try keep them very active to protect your knee. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly lower your arms down. Maybe hold on to opposite elbow and just rock a little bit from side to side here. Maybe sigh it out just because it feels good. Take another inhale to lengthen the back here. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring your hands back to your hips, micro bend the knees and come back with the next inhale. Beautiful. Take your arms up, inhale and exhale, bring them to the outside for a warrior. Inhale, take a reverse warrior here. And exhale, cartwheel your hands back down. Bring your leg up one more time. Bring it back down. Shift forward to a high plank. And lower with your knee or without. Flow through your Vinyasa. And we meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful, everyone. Coming to our last little strength exercise before we're stretching it out. Come forward to a plank and come to a lower plank. And either you're just gonna hold it here for option 1. Option 2 is sinking the hips, shifting left and right here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back into child's pose. Letting it go. Taking a few breaths here. And when you're ready, come back to all fours and press yourself back into our last downward facing dog. Enjoy it one more time. Really lengthen through the back here. Maybe try to shift the heels a little more down without losing the lengthening of the spine. And then we take the right leg up here. Exhale, put the knee onto your right wrist, lower your leg down and just make sure it's parallel to your mat. And make sure that you don't feel pressure on the knee. In case you do, you can bring it onto your back, flex your toes here and bring your leg in, holding on underneath the knee, not on top but underneath the knee. So make sure you're in the right position for your body feeling today, and see that you don't lean towards one side more than the other. Try to keep it centered. And then just come down either to your forearms or just fold them to rest your head here. And just relax into a stretch. If it's too intense, put a pillow or two under your hip so you don't sink too deep when you let go. And then slowly press yourself back up. Roll over to the right side and bring your leg towards the front. Let's take a little stretch here with the right knee out. Inhale, arms up. If you're very tight in the hamstring, feel free to bring your foot onto the mat. And if you want to go for a stretch here with the legs straight out, reach your arms up, exhale slowly, come down, hold onto your foot, your chin, whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure your hips are centered, and then just rest here, 4 few breaths. Inhale to lengthen here, and exhale, fold down. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Bring your right hand behind your back and swing the right hand over your head. Come up to a modified version of wild thing. Just stretch out the hips here one more time. And exhale, come back down. Beautiful. Then bend your left knee and swing your right leg towards the back and come on the other side of the pigeon pose. Again, if this is too much on that side of the knee, come back to your back. Or if you feel it too much in the hips, just put a pillow down here to support it, to not sink too deep. Make sure your leg is parallel to the mat, and then slowly come down here. Or stay up if you want, that's also fine. Just see which stretch your body is asking for today. And then once you're ready, slowly press yourself back up here, remove props if you used any, and then come towards the left side of your hip, swinging your right leg towards the front, and then make sure your hips are aligned. If you're really reaching towards the left, just take a tiny twist to the right, and then you should be more aligned. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. Take a micro bend in your knee when you feel not really flexible in your hamstring, or if you're very inflexible today or sore, just bring your heel down and take a nice stretch with a strong back here. Take another inhale here to lengthen, reach towards the front, Exhale one more time down. And then take your left hand behind your back, swing your right arm over your head and come into a modified version of the wild thing. Really feel the stretch here on the right side of your hip. Looking towards the back, and then exhale, slowly come down. Beautiful. And now we're lowering ourselves very slowly onto the mat. Swing our legs one more time to the left. Straighten your arms towards the right and look towards the right as well. Maybe straighten both arms out here for a last twist. Take another inhale here and exhale. Come into center, bring it to the right side. You can already close your eyes if it feels comfortable. And then come back to center, give yourself a last hug, rolling from left to right. And then straighten your legs wider than your hips, let your heels and your toes fall to the outside. Bring your shoulder blades under your body, shoulders away from the ear, palms reaching to the ceiling, and your shins tucked in nicely. And let go of all control here. Fully surrender. Feel the support of your mat underneath your body. And enjoy your savasana. And then slowly start to wake up your body. deep inhale and exhale it out. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists and your ankles. And take a nice morning stretch here, reaching all the way up with your arms and reaching all the way down with your toes. And then hug your knees into your chest and roll over to your favorite side. Stay here for a few breaths, and when you're ready, press yourself back up into a seated position or sitting on your heels, whatever feels comfortable, using a pillow. And keep your eyes closed here for one more time. Just bringing your focus inwards and see how you feel after this practice. Thank yourself that you took the time today to do this practice with me. May today there be in peace within. May you trust that you're exactly where you are. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself and others. May you use the gifts that you have received and pass on the love that has been given to you. May you be content with yourself just the way you are. Let this knowledge settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love. It is there for each and every one of us. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Namaste, everyone. Well, thank you so much for sharing this class with me. I hope you had fun. I know it was a bit more intense than the last one. But yeah, feel free to give me feedback, requests, questions, if you have any. I'm very happy to hear from you, and I just wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, everyone.